Well, welcome everybody from Sandy Bottom Nature Park here in Hampton, Virginia. It is a cold start to the morning. It's about 40 degrees. This is a pretty popular park, especially when it's warm. I come out here to go fishing. I've never actually circled around the trail. So we are on the Trillium Trail, and it is about 3.3 miles. I have my Run Keeper app going just to see how far we do walk today. I have two objectives today. One, to complete my February goal of hiking a 3+ mile hike. That was one of my New Year's resolutions, was to hike one long hike each month. And number two, I have homework. So I am taking a digital photography course. I bought this camera a little over a year ago now, December 2018, and it's just been collecting dust this whole time. So I finally paid for a digital photography course. I know I can read the manual, but I'm not a person who just sits down and reads. I need to be taught verbally. I work well with verbal and visual cues. That's how I learn. And so homework assignment is to send the instructor 3 photos using the auto setting, using the principles that he taught this week. So I'm thinking we have a shot in here somewhere. Maybe this little bird box here. Somebody threw pretzels in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to take some shots. The Air Force. Hampton is home to Langley Air Force Base. You might hear the jet ahead, or above, I should say. I don't see them. But yeah, Langley Air Force Base, as well as NASA's Langley Research Base is here as well. I don't know if you've seen the movie Hidden Figures, where Katherine Johnson and the colored computers were headquartered, and they helped us with some of the Apollo missions and getting, orbiting space, getting to the moon and all that good stuff. All of that's here. That might be a good shot. Take another one. Take one with my camera. Because we gotta have some good photos for the gram, right? We're gonna take it nice and easy today. Now I was definitely planning on having a, just an outdoors adventure spring. But Uncle Sam and his cousin Virginia Slim, as I call him, told me otherwise. They said I owe them money. So in order to avoid tax evasion, I'm going to pay them off with my vacation money. And I guess I'm not going anywhere. And I should have brought my long lens. I see a lot of birds on the ground here foraging for food. I should have brought my long lens so that I could see them better. Now, what is this structure? See the beauty of exploring and coming out here. I've never been out hiking at Sandy Bottom Nature Park. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now this is a shot. Okay, let me see here. I can imagine though that the whatchamacallit, the mosquitoes are pretty terrible here during the spring and summer and fall. And so I'm kind of shocked that the roads or the trail isn't flooded here, and pretty shocked that I haven't come across a downed tree yet. I was expecting it to be very muddy. You know, we have some mud puddles here, but it's nothing abnormal. I was expecting, you know, fire and brimstone, all of this to be over, but the wetland is working wonderfully. Wetlands, they trap, they filter water, and it's doing a good job. You can tell, you know, the water level is high, but the wetland did its job of absorbing all the rainfall that we had. Ooh, Lordy. So the Trillium Trail runs adjacent to I-64, and it's a pretty long ass stretch of trail that you walk along, and it smells like pure oil, gasoline, diesel. I don't know if that's a good shot or not. I just like the moss growing on the trees. But we are still out here on the Trillium Trail. We just crossed over the 3-mile mark. So I like these trails. They're nice and well marked. And you can actually see the trails. I've been some trails where, you know, the leaf litter has just been so thick you don't know where you're walking. People are friendly. People have their dogs on a leash. I did almost step in some boo-boo. So some folks aren't cleaning up after their dogs, so you have to watch out for those little landmines. But overall, this is a nice park. My little breakfast is starting to wear off. And I still have a lot to accomplish here in Hampton. I gotta get my relaxer. There's a black-owned beauty supply up the street from this park that I like to support. It's not many of them around here. That might be the only one I know of in Hampton Roads. So I go over and I support those sisters over there. I gotta get a birthday gift for my brother. My co-worker's birthday is coming up as well. You know, Valentine's Day, gotta get some cards for everybody. Just all kind of money flying out of my pocket. But speaking of, I wanted to wish you happy Valentine's Day. Even if you're not with someone, I know it's a lover's holiday, but you know, single folks need some love too. So happy Valentine's Day to you all. It looks like we are coming to the end here. Here are the campgrounds. All right, so it looks like they have some yurts here, which I would love to go camping in a yurt. I think I'm going to make that an objective for this year. I'm going to try to camp at one of the state park yurts. So it looks like we're getting ready to head back to the car. This is Sandy Bottom Nature Park here in Hampton, Virginia. I hope you enjoyed it. There's really a lot to do here. So there's camping, the dog park, fishing, boat launch, and all that good stuff. But I'm going to end it here. We've completed just over 4 miles, 4.05 miles. But I hope you're taking care of yourselves, and I'll catch up with you on the next adventure. Peace.